Greetings, I am Pillar Nexus, the Ancient Gladiator. We are continuing our build of KOS-MOS from Xenosaga today. Last time we got 2 legs. Now we're going to get to this next page. Actually, I had to cut open the little extra pieces for this one. So we'll be putting those to use. And I'll see what I feel like talking about. So, the big thing recently for me has been a new series I started up and brought to a fairly quick conclusion. Pillar, or more accurately, Player Nexus. The idea being, okay, I still kind of want to talk about board games and tabletop games and stuff, but rather in the context of, just general talking about the game and, why I like it and all that. I want to get into strategies, because you know what? Really could use more talk about strategies. So as I'm working on this video right now, I have Vice Shorts as the first episode already uploaded. That was sometime, well, not too long ago. And then I have Root, which I just uploaded today. It tells you when I'm doing this video. And then the 2 videos after that, Go and what was it? Let's Go and Sakura Arms. Yeah, there we go. Those will be up over the next couple of days. So if you're watching this, then there's a good chance it's already been taken care of, and you've probably seen it already. So now I'm on to thinking about what the next big project I want to do is. And at this point in time, I'm aiming a little bit lower for like visual stuff and a little bit higher in terms of testing my own voice, and aiming even higher with exploring my creativity. The new series will be called 5-Minute Bits. Basically, have a scenario where I'm talking for 5 minutes as some kind of character, and just something audio only, so I can upload it from home without too much trouble. Well, I say audio only, but I might also add some MS Paint stuff, some visuals to add to the effect of the scenario and how I play it out. Serious question, how does my voice sound? That's always something to keep in mind, does my voice really sound okay? I wonder. Well, a little bit of self-consciousness is creeping in, unfortunately, but I really got a whole lot of feedback, That's something I'm really in serious need of for this channel and my content and all that shit is feedback. I need people, telling me a little bit more about, my quality, because otherwise I'm judging my own quality And to be real with you, I'm not entirely all that positive about myself right now. For me, this is, I need to create. I have to keep myself busy right now while I'm in this moment of, I have this fire in me of, I gotta make something. I want to get it done. I want to show the world, because there could come a day where it all falls apart once more, and I'm left just being another consumer, just another person watching and not making stuff. I don't want to be what I've been for like late last year, early this year, of just focusing on tweeting, and after, watching, VTuber stuff and not really making my own thing. Oh yeah, VTuber stuff. Speaking of, there's always this, request for more people who want to become VTubers someday, or for these agencies and stuff. I'm going to say it right now. There is no fucking way I'm going to become a VTuber. Not at this rate. And you know what? I am totally fine with that. Do you know why? Because of the time investment, because of the technology investment, the straight up mental investment. I've dealt with enough a-holes in real life. I'm not interested in dealing with the a-holes on the internet. There goes a piece. Technology-wise, my computer is a laptop. A 2.2 gigahertz processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and a hard drive that is very quickly getting gobbled up by all the videos that I'm doing. An okay graphics processor, but it's not going to be enough. It's not enough for, the kind of games that, people want to see VTubers play. Of course, I should just stick to my guns on just playing the kind of games that I want to play. But the games that I want to play are kind of older. Probably not too exciting to watch. I'm sure there's an audience for people who might want to watch me play something like Chips Challenge or Quake Live. Actually, not Quake Live. Quake Live is a pain in the ass, resource-wise. I don't think I could do that while streaming with this computer. Oh yeah, there's the other thing to this. Rights. So, I've wanted to consider the possibility of maybe doing a Minecraft stream in the future. And I don't know what I need to do for, for the rights to show that on a YouTube stream. It's like, do I just email them, or what? Is it only if it's like monetized? Or do I have to do it even though I'm not going to make any money off the stream? Because here's the thing, my channel is not monetized. It is not in a position to be monetized. It is nowhere close to the position it needs to be in to be monetized. And while I've made my peace with that mostly. I keep looking at the current job situation and thinking, you know, I could really, really use something as a backup in case things just aren't going to work out. My job. One torso. And then there's that time investment too of if I'm going to make this a full-time, even close to anywhere close to full-time, instead of just a kind of fun experimental hobby of sorts, then it's going to have to be something that could actually support me. My channel is nowhere near that position. And right now, the one guarantee I do have is my job, which means taking up time from what I could spend on working on my projects here. But honestly, I'm finding myself enjoying the work that I'm doing most of the time. I like doing organization stuff. Like solving the puzzle of what things should go where and making sure things look neat and orderly and presentable. It may not be the best job, and I may not love it 100%, but I am okay with it for now. I still have my curiosities in the back of my mind. If not retail or that curiosity of hotels, what else would I consider? I mean, I don't know. I keep thinking, I had a dream at one point, right? I wanted to be an artist of some sort. I wanted to be an architect, or I wanted to be a game show host or something. I've condemned much of my childhood dreams to just being forgotten. So letting them be crushed by the realities of life. And it's fine. Sometimes it's better to understand what works, what doesn't, and learn that lesson sooner rather than later sometimes. But some moments are just, maybe if I had been given a chance to try it out and fail and then learn from that, would that have made me a better person than simply just telling me what would happen? Life is an opportunity for experiments and experience. The important experience comes from the ultimate experiments. I'm wondering if I should talk about the parts of me that don't always talk about that deeply, but I think there are limits to how personal I can be, especially here. YouTube is Oh, the internet in general is just kind of. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I do wonder. 10. Alright. 10. A12. I believe I've said before that I'm into cross-dressing. Just enjoy it as kind of a fun way to explore myself as an individual. And even though I'm 100% preferential towards women, I get curious a little bit about the perspective of things from a woman's point of view. But it's then I take more time to think about it, and it's like maybe I'm a little too curious about stuff like that. Maybe it's not worth wondering about. But my imagination is a crazy beast. I want to understand a lot of things, really. There's only so much you can understand from one point of view. But there's that. Right now, I'm just focused on this creative path and my place of employment and maybe coming back to play games someday. I picked up the Life Shorts stuff for Hololive, and something I want to keep in mind is looking for people who are into that game. And playing that, because I did not spend $200 just for cards that are fun to look at. I mean, they are fun to look at, and it's, it's Hololive merch, which is stuff I'm kind of in short supply on right now. So I'm still waiting for my Iris merch. But I really do want to find people to play with. Very specific on all these little bits are supposed to go in there. They are identical. So I'm going to go in like that. Make sure I don't break this little post. Oh yeah, merch. There's... So, I used to have quite a bit of anime stuff way back when. And... Well, I don't have nearly as much as I used to. I'm little by little building it back up. But I'm not going to build it up like crazy like before, because space is limited. I need to be super careful with how much I'm getting. And also money. I still have my dream of going to Japan. I still have a gigantic debt that I owe my bank. Back in July, I had to catch an ambulance for for a medical emergency that really, if I had just waited it the hell out, it would have been fine. But it's probably for the better that it got taken care of. Still, my insurance is only covering a certain amount of it, and they're supposed to send me the refigured bill soon. And when that happens, I'm going to have to look into financial assistance, because there's just no way I'm going to be able to get that squared away. And if necessary, I have my mom to help me out a little bit, but I can't really ask her for too much. I really shouldn't be. I know she's glad to help, but just can't really take advantage of too much. And then thankfully, sometime back, we actually got a little bit of a raise in work. Not much, but it does it's going to make a difference in the long run. It will make a gigantic difference when the holidays hit. We already got in stuff for like Halloween, and now Christmas. The retail cycle that is so annoyingly predictable, I hate it sometimes. From the start of the year, it goes to Valentine's Day, Easter, summer, back to school, Halloween, Christmas. Those are the 6 big things of the retail calendar. Yes, there are other holidays. There's usually little sections for Thanksgiving and St. Patrick's Day and all that. But those are the major milestones of the year. And honestly, I'm sick and fucking tired of it because it's predictable. I'm honestly not a fan of things that get predictable, you know? When things get predictable, it gets boring. And when it gets boring, it's not as fun. Okay. Oh, there's a choice here. There's a choice. A1 or A2. Go with A2 for now. We'll unscrew A1 and set it aside, because A2 has a clear option for something that can be attached to it. Or we can set A2 aside and mess with that later. I'll set A2 aside. And yeah. As much as predictable things have spurned me from anime, I would like to try to find something to watch. Because I'm going to be working on stitching for a little while. Get stuff ready for Halloween. And I'd like to have something to watch beyond just VTubers and YouTube stuff and all that. while I do my work. And my phone is vibrating to tell me, hey, something's up, you should check it out. Hey, don't you want to watch YouTube? Don't you want to watch something instead of working on this silly thing and trying to talk about your life? And while I greatly appreciate that offer, I'm going to say, let me work on my stuff. Let me be the content creator for once. Because, you know, I do have something to say. And that is, this is actually kind of fun. Yay. There's that. And you know what, let's go a step. Let's jump ahead a step on this. And get in that piece. And with that, she is that much further in. I could do more, but I'm actually out of things to talk about. I really need to put more thought into what the hell I have to say during these. But for now, she's almost done. The next set of instructions are page 8. And after that, page 9, and then she's just about done. It's basically, yeah, those last 2 pages are the last few things for the basic model itself. And that sprue is completely empty. It is in the trash. Yay! Yay, progress. I'd like to find more to talk about and then do another stream eventually. But I think I'm going to take a break from the model building stream and spend some time on my Halloween project. Halloween's my one fun day of the year where I get to cross-dress publicly, and I'm not missing that opportunity because it's fun. I just love embracing my female side, you know. Sometimes I wish my female side was my main side, you know. But that's just how things go, I guess. If you're still here at the end, thank you very much for watching. If you're wondering about this, I will be doing subtitles for this video, which is why I'm going to try to keep this one short. And this should be more easily visible against this. So check them out. Hopefully my doing subtitles is appreciated for this. But I might keep on doing it anyway. Been Pillar Nexus. See you next time.